Well, as thousands of travelers head home for the holidays, bus terminals are once again seeing a surge in passengers. And joining us this morning is Raul Ecaldre, the marketing manager of Victory Liner. Hey, Raul, thanks for joining us here on Money Talks.
Hi, hello, good morning.
Okay, so tell us, are we already seeing a surge of passengers during the final days before Christmas Day?
Yeah, actually, we started planning for the past few weeks and we call it Oplan. We started last December 19, last Friday. And we feel the surge of passengers from that time until now. So there are so many passengers already boarding in the terminals,
But
Metro Manila.
how heavy is the passenger traffic so far compared to last year?
It's the same in terms of traffic. We have encountering delays in terms of dispatches because of the traffic.
Do you have a number, Raul, of how many passengers have already come through or have booked with Victory Liner?
Well, in terms of numbers, what is the average that we have on a daily basis is around 10 to 15,000 only. But this time it's around 200 to 300,000 bookings every day.
Okay. But have you already seen the peak of this traffic, or are you still expecting the biggest volume ahead of Christmas and New Year?
Yes, we are expecting a more surge of passengers by on the 23rd tomorrow. We'll be expecting that until the 24th morning. While New Year, on the New Year's Eve, we are expecting around the same volume of passengers from December 26th until December 29th. So the same volume or number of passengers.
So these are assumingly the passengers trying to catch the last trips home to spend the holidays with their families. But the question is, Raul, are there still tickets available or are all trips booked?
Yes, there are. There is. Victory Line is doing our part in terms of sending people or transporting people to their families. So we are inserting more trips. For example, we have 9 a.m. and 9:30. We inserted 9:15 or 9:10 for us to serve more passengers. So that's Victory Liner strategy.
So about how many trips did you add per day, Raul, to accommodate all these additional passengers?
Well, the base trip has actually doubled also. So in terms of numbers, and we are adding as necessary.
Okay, so it depends on the demand. But for
Yes.
travelers without reservations, Raul, can they still walk in? Can they buy tickets at the terminal?
Yeah. We also have this policy, we call it chance passengers. We are lining up passengers like them and we are actually accommodating them also. That's why we give more trips like extra trip for chance passengers like them.
And which routes would you say are filling up the fastest right now?
There are four major routes that actually has volume. Baguio is one. And those people going to Zambales, Olongapo, and to Cagayan Valley, to Gigarao.
And can passengers buy tickets online? I heard that there is a service fee, an additional fee of 50 pesos. Is that still in place?
Yes, that is for the maintenance in terms of the system, the 50 pesos. But let me assure you that if you reserve online, you can actually have your own or you can be reserve your seats immediately. So there's no problem or hassle for that.
So you recommend booking online in advance to make sure that they've
Yeah.
secured their seats.
Definitely. It would be better to plan ahead and to book online. That would be better.
And what steps has Victory Liner taken, Raul, to ensure the safety of passengers? As you mentioned, you are expecting hundreds more, thousands more to return to their families, return to their provinces. What are some of the safety measures that you've implemented?
Well, we are known for safety. We have been doing some preventive maintenance before dispatching the buses. So every time a bus dispatch, it's mandatory for them to do the preventive maintenance activity. So that's on the bus. On the crew itself, we also have conducted some several tests in terms of health. We actually have glucose test and BP test, so we do that for us to know if the crew or the bus crews are capable of driving or transporting people for safety.
Well, that's very important. Driver's safety as well, right? Because they are the ones transporting all these passengers. The lives of the passengers are in their hands. So, will their work hours also be adjusted, controlled?
We are actually working 24 hours, so there's no adjustment. We are serving 24 hours. Same with our support in terms of maintenance. There are actually ready a team that could actually provide service immediately. There are unwanted cases that will happen. We also have rescued buses in between routes. We call it line. We have those for us to ensure the seamless transportation service that we can provide.
Okay, here's a question, Raul. For those passengers traveling with pets, are they allowed to bring their fur babies, their precious pets on board?
Yes, actually, we have this policy and we followed and we are abiding the LTFRB guidelines in terms of that. But we have these schedules. We set schedules for them, so passengers would know what time and date should they book in terms of bringing their fur babies like that.
So there are only specific trips for
Yes,
those
yes.
traveling with
It
pets.
is. Yes.
What trip is that? And some of the guidelines maybe you could share already so that they can prepare them in advance, Raul.
Okay. The first one, the rule is the pet should be small to medium, that's the size, and should be put in a carriage or a cage, which is either soft or hard cage. The head of the pet should be inside the cage for safety purposes. The passenger should pay equivalent to the passenger's fee. So also, the pet should wear diaper for cleanliness.
I see. Okay, well, those are reminders for all the fur parents, for those with pets. But finally, just our last question, Raul, what's a hotline for passengers with questions? Just like one question that was just thrown in. Can passengers book tickets online anymore on the day itself? Parang may ganung complication eh, no? So does that mean they have to book them a day before online? And if it's the day already itself, they can only book at the terminals itself?
Correct. So the policy or the system that we set is the passengers can book 24 hours ahead. So they cannot actually book on the day itself if that is online booking.
All right, well, for
For
more...
us to actually ensure the fleets that can be used in terms of that.
Oh, I see. All right, but what's a hotline? Or where can people send in their questions if they have any?
Yeah, we have this call center. You can call us at 8842-8679. This is our number. So you can call that number. And also we have this mobile number, 0998-591-5102. You can call the numbers. You can Viber or you can call that number.
All right, well, safe travels to all your passengers there at Victory Liner. But for now, thank you very much for sharing all those updates. That was Raul Ecaldre, Marketing Manager of Victory Liner.